Welcome! Today, we're diving into a story that, while tinged with the unsettling, ultimately speaks to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of facing our deepest fears. It began with a whisper, a feeling of being watched that settled in the quiet corners of my childhood home. Not a malicious presence, but an insistent, almost mournful one. Shadows seemed to stretch and deepen beyond their natural reach, and the creaks of the old house took on a rhythm that felt deliberate. I was a child, prone to imagination, and at first, I dismissed it as the overactive mind of youth. But the feeling persisted, a cold knot in my stomach that tightened with each passing night. One evening, while reading in my room, a distinct chill swept through the air, despite the closed windows. The pages of my book seemed to blur, and a faint, almost inaudible sigh echoed from the hallway. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat against the silence. I remember pulling my knees to my chest, convinced something was lurking just beyond the door. Sleep became a battle, a constant vigilance against the unseen. The horror wasn't in jump scares or monstrous figures, but in the insidious erosion of peace. It was the way familiar objects seemed to shift when I wasn't looking, the way the air would grow heavy and charged, as if holding its breath. I started avoiding certain rooms, certain times of day. My world began to shrink, confined by the boundaries of my own fear. My parents, loving and practical, tried to reassure me. They checked for drafts, for faulty wiring, for anything that could explain the unsettling sensations. But their logical explanations couldn't touch the primal fear that had taken root. I felt isolated, a prisoner in my own home, haunted by something I couldn't see or articulate. The turning point wasn't a dramatic confrontation, but a quiet realization. I was letting this nameless dread dictate my life. One night, instead of hiding under the covers, I sat up. I took a deep breath, the kind that fills your lungs completely. I looked into the darkness, not with terror, but with a weary resolve. I spoke aloud, my voice trembling slightly. "I'm not afraid of you anymore." It wasn't a declaration of bravery, but a statement of intent. I decided to reclaim my space, my peace. I started small, spending a few extra minutes in the hallway after dark, then venturing into the basement alone. Each step was a victory, a chipping away at the edifice of fear. The unsettling sensations didn't vanish overnight, but their power over me diminished. I learned that the scariest monsters are often the ones we create in our own minds, fueled by the unknown. By choosing to face the darkness, not with aggression, but with a quiet strength, I found my way back to the light. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. It's a reminder that even in the face of what feels overwhelming, we possess an incredible capacity for courage and self-discovery. If this story resonated with you, please consider following for more explorations of life's profound moments.